they'll lynch you. But he did, and he laughs at
Hi everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. If new around here, where the hell have you been? Where the hell have you been? If you are new, don't forget to give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. Give it a bloody good subscribe, why don't you? England tonight, England. Reports that he's dropping Bellingham for Henderson. Whatever. Anyway, we bring to you another lunchtime headline show. Not enough news at the moment to really sort of have a debate. A big debate. Some may say a mass debate about West Ham at the moment. So little snippets. So again, just little quick fire headlines just to give you an idea of what West Ham news has been going on today. Hammers headlines tonight. A few transfer rumours as well. One of them we talk about today in this show is a follow-up from Hammers headlines in terms of our first story. So let's crack on with that. If I just got the old windy pops. So let's crack on. So yesterday I reported interest in Boubou Dia. Again, sort of renewed interest for Boubou Dia, the Senegalese international. Now, apparently, according to Tuto Salamentiana, claim that the striker could be sold to the Hammers for 17 million quid, 20 million euros. Apparently, we have tabled an offer for him, which is quite impressive because I don't think they actually sold him yet. He's currently on loan from Villarreal to the Serie A side, Salamentiana. I don't know if that's pronounced it, but it sounds good. If you say it enough confidence, people assume you know what you're talking about. And so they were going to buy him for £12 million. So they're looking to make a profit of him quite soon. Apparently, we faced competition from the likes of Leeds and Everton. However, it appears as though the Hammers have made the first move to sign the Senegalese international. The striker said is currently on loan with Salamentiana from Villarreal. And the Italian outfit have an option to buy him for, as I said, €12 million, about 10 million quid. And it seems as though they're trying to flip him again and make a bit of a profit. But the Hammers are the only ones apparently to have lodged an official offer with the Serie A side. Quite how much we don't know, but as mentioned, around 17 million quid is what they're looking to sell him for. We missed out on him when he went to Villarreal in the summer of... Not last summer, it was 2021. Yeah, the 2021 summer. He's been capped by Senegal for 19 appearances, 7 goals, 5 assists in 35 games for the Spanish side last year. This season, 6 goals and 2 assists in 14 Serie A games. So he's somewhat on form, and he's someone we've looked at before. But we'll keep an eye on that. As I said, he needs to be sold to the Italian side first before we can buy him. But as always, it's never plain sailing with West Ham. Right, let's move on. Let's talk about a potential injury. According to RMC Sport, yesterday afternoon, reported that the French goalkeeper and West Ham goalkeeper, Alphonse Areola, was absent from training sessions, due to him suffering minor back pains. He has been rested, he's in the treatment room, and doesn't seem to be a major worry regarding his fitness, but it's worth highlighting the fact that he missed training because of a back issue. Obviously, he's not going to be playing much football for Les Bleus in the World Cup, with Hugo Lloris being the number one, but it's just worth a concern. He may well, I think they've got... Who have they got? They've got Tunisia in their final group stage. They've already qualified for the final 16, so he might get some game time tomorrow, actually. But we'll see what happens. But just worth knowing that he missed training on Monday afternoon due to a back issue. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully that's not too bad. One of our potentially first signings in January, or one signing that was relatively going to be guaranteed in signing, was the Brazilian centre-back, Luizão. Now, apparently, there is a slight snag pertaining to the potential compensation that Sao Paulo could be due. It's according to a report from ESPN, who claimed that Hammers have reached an impasse in our pursuit of the 20-year-old centre-back. That's because we're refusing to pay compensation to Sao Paulo for a player who is out of contract in January. Well, that makes sense. Apparently, we've agreed terms with Luis Al. There was always a slight sort of weird thing in terms of Luis Al. He wanted us to pay for his services back to Sao Paulo as like a compensation, or as like a tribunal sort of amount of money, and we were like, oh, you sort of want a free. So he obviously, he loves Sao Paulo, and he wanted to sort of have some compensation. And it seems we're reluctant to pay it, which is no surprise, really. I mean, the compensation will be a nominal fee. So, you either cough up, or I don't know what happens if he wouldn't cough up. Because technically he's out of contract, so he can sign for anyone. So it's a bit of a bizarre one. Again, nothing simple with West Ham. Couple more. Obviously, the FA Cup draw was made yesterday. Not great for us, I'll be honest. Not a great draw away to Brentford in the third round. We'll play against a fellow Premier League side at the Community Stadium the weekend of Friday the 6th of January to Monday the 9th of January. The likelihood is we're probably not going to get on the telly for that, because you've got the likes of Man City, Chelsea, I think, is it Cardiff, Leeds, and a few others. So they haven't confirmed the time or date, but they'll be doing that very, very shortly, I'm sure. And selling tickets, obviously, we get a bigger allocation. Being a cup game, I think we get 20% or 10%, something like that. We get double our usual allocation, so we should take a fair few to Brentford. They'll be proper up for it, won't they, Brentford? They're sort of relatively safe in the Premier League. I mean, we're not safe in the Premier League at all. But I think, it's not a great draw for us. But we'll see what happens. I still think the only chance we're going to get Europe is if we win the conference. And finally, it was reported on what was the newspaper? Let me get my notes. I do write notes sometimes. It was reported in the Watford Observer. We look at everything. The Watford Observer, that former West Ham and Liverpool defender Julian Dix will join Slaven Bilic's coaching staff on Thursday. So Julian and Slav are together once again. They were together at West Ham. They were together at West Brom. And now it looks like they can be back together at Watford. He understands that Dix is set to sign the contract today, and then start his new role on December the 1st. He's been working in America, as many of you would know. He was technical director at Carolina Velocity, I want to say. So he should be, if everything works out, he'll be in the dugout with Bilic when the season resumes in the Championship, with a home game against Hull on Sunday, December the 11th. So good luck to Julian. Back in Blighty after his little US trip. So there we go. And that's it, my friends. That's it, my friends. Nice and short and sweet, just like me. A few stories. As I said, Hammers headlines tonight. Check it out. Sort of about 3:00, maybe just before the next rounds of the World Cup games, with some transfer rumours, some World Cup transfer rumours as well. As I said, if you're new, Andy, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. We'll be back with some lives soon, I promise you. And as always, I'd like to thank all our channel members, all of our sponsors, and as I said, at the end of each of my shows, I'd like to thank all of our channel members. So take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, stay positive. Come on, England, and we'll see you guys later on. Ciao for now.
It's like a family tree.